This is a story of boy meets girl, but you should know up front, this is not a love story.
I don't like Vaush. I think he's trash, fam. He's a lame cornball, says a lot of nasty stuff, whatever. But he's just not for me. My problem with Vaush, really, for real though, if I gotta really like just dial into it and give you just one real source, is him causing other people to become baby Vaushs. That's what he does, man. He got like a Xander Hall right here, then he got like a little Hunter Avalon right here. He just like, do what Papa says and go and spread my BS. So whatever talking point he has, they just gonna go with it. They don't even have their own view, fam. That's my real issue with him. But there's a few other things that stick out. So I wanted to talk about that and compile that into like a video. So guys, we gonna check that out today. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. You know I'm hot. Drop some comments, right? Subscribe if you haven't, and let's get straight into it, man. If there's anything I missed, I'll probably do a part 2, fam. I already spoke on the youngins. His little sons. I spoke on Hunter Avalon. You can see the video essay for that. And I spoke on Xander Hall. Almost forgot his name. He's forgettable. You can go check on that video. Both is on my channel. Let's talk about how Vaush handles disagreements. If he doesn't like what you say, he not only make a big spectacle of it. Oh, nah. He's going to direct his fans to go harass you because you have a different take than his. And then maybe we can change your opinion. No accountability at all. I'm just going to go out here and be a little fake little internet bully. Even though you know that he's not going to do that in real life, not condoning any kind of violence. That's not my style. But I'm saying, he ain't tough. So hiding behind your fans and telling them, go do this, go attack this person is crazy to me. If they're defending you on their own volition, cool. But the whole director, you gonna go tell them to go do it? Disgusting.
The thing that really bothers me is, like, is this not exactly like all of the woke scolds who would reply to ContraPoints and say stuff like, are you done invalidating the voices of trans women who have been hurt by your content? It's such a shitty, presumptuous woke scold kind of behavior because you're presupposing, the more of you are in the replies being like, that's not what's happening right here. Like, this is necessary, okay? Publicly shame her into changing her mind on this.
Now, if that didn't work, you got another option. You got a few options. The next one is to offer you money. Oh yeah, if you take down your video, he's going to pay you. He'll even double what you made on the video just to get you not to have an opinion other than his. That's crazy, bro. That's that wokey stuff, right? That's them at work, ain't it, man? It's crazy. You would think that people in the conservative, the way that they say it, that's what they're doing. No, it's a lot of these wokies. A lot of wokies. I'm not even going to say all the wokies. That's what I call them. There's people on the left that look at Vaush and be like, woke. We don't mess with that. So yeah, he's disgusting.
If Noah Samson deletes the video and publicly retracts the information within, then he can screenshot the AdSense info within it, and I will give him money so that he doesn't lose a cent from deleting it. I'll double it.
Oh, there's more options, though. There's more options, man. He could just try to discredit you so no one believes anything that you say. Well, even once they hear you out, right? He'll just call out your credentials. Right? I mean, even though his might not even be 100%, or he'll just have lack of information, but he'll have the nerve to call out your credentials so his fans don't ever have to listen to you with his brainwashing, nasty stuff. That's what he on. He nasty for a plethora of reasons. Whatever. I'm not trying to kink shame. I make sure I left that out the video. What he likes is what he likes, right? Outside of what we're going to talk about later on. But let's just play a clip so you can see what I'm talking about.
Was telling him he was just factually misrepresenting what the Georgia law was. And instead of addressing my point, he decided to ask what my qualifications were, only to find out that I hold 2 degrees in criminal justice, which must have been incredibly embarrassing for someone who pretended to have a criminal justice background. Like, it's not something that is exclusionary.
It's not a protection, it's a limitation. It's saying that you don't have a legal right to commit
protection.
It says you don't have a legal right to commit a citizen's arrest. Okay, I can't argue. Do you have like a legal degree?
My background is in criminal justice. I don't like to bring up credentials because they're worth nothing in an online discussion that isn't really about anything and was never intended to be productive in the first place. But when you're trying to say that you are educated on criminal justice and you don't know the first thing about criminal justice, that American law and laws in other former British colonies gets its roots from English common law, then you're clearly not educated in the subject that you're talking about. And your background in criminal justice didn't cover somehow the first thing about criminal justice in the United States of America.
The law for citizens' arrests necessitates that the people conducting the arrest need to have actually witnessed the crime for which they would be arresting the other citizen. Okay. I've reviewed this pretty thoroughly just to make sure there's no henpecking on it. Like if you're just going to outright deny the existence of this law and the effect that it has on the
existence of the law. I'm telling you what the purpose of the law was. And again, it's one thing for you to claim expertise in a subject and literally not know the first thing about that subject, but for you to then accuse me of denying the existence of a law that you are in fact misquoting, saying that the law requires you to see something in action and then describe the incident that apparently, according to you, nobody saw, when there's a video of somebody seeing it and the law specifically says, see a crime in action or have immediate knowledge of that crime, then we're delving into the completely absurd.
I don't know why he would act like that towards criticism, right? Especially when he has a lot of wild opinions. And when we get into it, you're going to be like, whoa, that's what he on? That's what he's on, fam. Let's get at the craziest one out the gate. Let's CP, right? With CP, I got to make sure that Stabler and Olivia ain't about to kick down my door and wave the fofo just because this guy says that CP should just be allowed. He believes that you should allow that. There's nothing wrong with that. You crazy if you even question Vaush's opinion on CP. This is crazy.
Still don't care. I still think that zoophile porn, drawn stuff, it should be 100% legal. In fact, and this is going to be a real hot take, I have yet to hear a convincing moral or legal argument as to why possession of child pornography should be illegal. Should consuming child porn be legal? I think that would be, yes, more legal and more ethically consistent. Yes, 100%. Should consuming child porn be legal? I think that would be, yes, more legal and more ethically consistent. Yes, 100%.
Y'all ain't like it? Now, I tried to hear him out with an open mind, and after watching full context about that, I still was like, what? Huh? I gotta disagree. I gotta disagree. I'm not gonna say that Vaush is something. I'm not one of those guys who's gonna label you something because just gotta disagree with you. I don't like you, but damn it, you tripping. That's a wild narrative. You the reason why Hunter Avalon run around saying that? Yikes, fam. What? Okay. Some less serious things that he said, still nasty, but I just had to get that one out the way. Whoa. Play the nasty song, then we get to the next one. Damn, I can't even just go to play the nasty song. We'll get into the next one.
Yeah.
You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
It's crazy that he can say this after the last one I just mentioned, but he said that anime was for people who happen to be racist as well as pedo. He really said that. He watches anime as well, guys. Oh my God. And as you can tell, if you could, by the flag, right? I am an anime fan, right? So I'm not racist, nor am I the P word. So what's wrong? What's wrong with him? For real. Come and get your girl, Hunter. Oh, yeah, my bad. You his girl, his baby girl, whatever. I'm not kink shaming. Do what y'all like. Be happy.
What is it about anime that attracts Nazis? In this case, it's literally the pedophilia angle. It's that anime has a ton of f***ing lolly shit, and a ton of Nazis are hyper insecure in their masculinity, and they want like a trad wife or whatever, untainted by feminism, that they can control and manipulate because they have no other experiences. And anime is perfect for people with that kind of psychosis.
And if we haven't learned from the movie Get Out, who really be out here saying crazy things about black people, there's a lot of these wokies, there's a lot of liberals, fam, at least in my personal experience. And from what I've seen from Vaush, he believes that black people, let's just play the damn clip. He really said this. Play the clip.
I don't think systemic poverty leads to an incentivized to commit sexual assault at the rates that sexual assault is being committed in the black community. Like,
sure it does. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. Yeah. Because if you're poor, you're more likely to have a poor upbringing, which means there's more likely to be lead in the paint of your walls, which means it's more likely that you didn't have both parents around to raise you. These are all comorbid with antisocial personality disorder.
Therefore, you commit sexual assault more because you had lead paint in your walls.
Being raised poorly and having brain damage. Yeah, 100%.
Assuming all black people have brain damages, wow. That's why they're doing this and this, because they're poor and they eating off the wall. I ain't never want to try nothing off the wall, and I'm from the hood, bro. I'm from the streets. You gonna last a day in my neighborhood? Well, maybe now with all the renovations and new buildings, and they got like a Starbucks like right down the block. It's crazy. What the hell's going on? Anyway, I just think Vaush is bugged out, bro. I'm not a fan of him. I don't plan on watching his live streams unless I'm doing research to try to rip him to shreds, fam. Try to rip him to shreds. If you're a fan of this guy Vaush and you want to, watch my video and talk crap in the comment sections about how I don't know nothing. Okay. You're provocative. Bobby Brown, 1872. That is not the date. I'm really high, by the way, guys. I'm high. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Watch more videos, man. I've been trying to get really into this video essay format for you guys, man, to give you more value. So if you could show love, check me out on Patreon where you'll get early access. This video has been on there for about a week. I know because I've been suspended. I know. I get suspended all the time. I talk about real subjects. But check me out on Patreon if you want to support the channel, as well as sign up for channel memberships. And remember to check me out on my other channel where I do live streams and there's more like daily content. See you guys later.